Yo, fam, we're about to jump into a super interesting topic today, the USA versus Russia. It's like the ultimate showdown, right? We're talking global heavyweights here, but who's got more muscle in today's world? Buckle up, because we're diving right in. First up, we gotta set the scene. We all know these two countries have some serious history. They've been rivals, competitors, and sometimes even allies. But enough chit-chat, let's get down to business. Okay, so back in the day, it was all about the Cold War. This was a time when the world was divided into two major camps, each led by a superpower. On one side, you had the USA, and on the other, the Soviet Union. It was a period of intense rivalry and competition, but also a time of great technological and cultural advancements. The USA and the Soviet Union, Russia's old crew, were like two boxers in the ring, always sizing each other up. They were constantly trying to outdo each other in every possible way. Military might, space exploration, sports, you name it. It was a high-stakes game of one-upmanship that kept the world on edge. They never actually threw down directly, but there were a lot of tense moments, let me tell you. Proxy wars, espionage, and political standoffs were the name of the game. The Cuban Missile Crisis, for instance, brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. It was a time when everyone held their breath, waiting to see what would happen next. But then, boom! The Soviet Union broke up and the USA was like, peace out, I'm the champ. The fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized the end of an era. The Soviet Union disintegrated into multiple independent countries and the USA emerged as the sole superpower. It was a moment of triumph for the West, but also a time of uncertainty for the former Soviet states. Russia had a rough time for a while, but they'll be making a comeback. The 1990s were particularly tough, with economic hardships and political instability. However, over the years, Russia has managed to stabilize and rebuild. Today, Moscow stands as a testament to their resilience and determination to regain their place on the world stage. Think of it like Rocky Balboa, except with more nukes and borscht. Just like Rocky, Russia has shown that it's not down for the count. With a renewed focus on military strength and cultural pride, Russia is once again a force to be reckoned with. And yes, they still love their borscht. All right, let's talk money, money, money. When it comes to the economy, the USA is still the big dog on the block. They've got the biggest economy in the world, no doubt. Think Silicon Valley, Hollywood, Wall Street. They're raking in the dough. Russia, they're doing okay, but they're more like that friend who's always good for a loan. Sometimes. They've got a lot of oil and gas, which helps, but their economy isn't as diverse or as strong as the USA's. Section 4, Muscles and Missiles, the military lowdown. In this section, we dive deep into the military might of the world's superpowers. Now, this is where things get interesting. We're not just talking about numbers and budgets, but the sheer strategic prowess and planning that goes into maintaining such formidable forces. Both the USA and Russia have some serious firepower. We're talking nukes, fighter jets, and a vast array of military aircraft that can dominate the skies. Tanks, the whole shebang. These armored beasts are designed to withstand the harshest of battle conditions and deliver devastating firepower. The USA spends more on their military than anyone else on the planet. Their budget is astronomical, allowing them to develop cutting-edge technology and maintain a state-of-the-art arsenal. They've got bases all over the world and are always ready for action. This global presence ensures they can respond to threats anywhere, anytime. Russia's military is no joke either. With a rich history of military prowess, they continue to be a formidable force on the global stage. They've been beefing up their forces lately, investing heavily in modernizing their equipment and conducting rigorous military drills, especially in places like Syria and Ukraine, where their military interventions have showcased their strategic capabilities and strength. They're like that quiet guy at the gym who suddenly bench presses a car. You don't want to mess with them. Their unexpected strength and strategic acumen make them a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. Section 5, playing chess on the world stage. Just like in a game of chess, every move on the global stage is calculated and strategic. But it's not just about bombs and bullets, people. The game is much more complex and multifaceted. Influence in the world means throwing your weight around in other ways too. Diplomacy, economic power, and strategic alliances play crucial roles. The USA is still a major player on the world stage. Its influence spans across various sectors, from finance to international politics. They've got their hands in everything from trade deals to climate change. The US is actively involved in shaping global policies and agreements. Russia's been making moves too, though. Their strategies are often bold and assertive. They're trying to boost their influence in places like the Middle East and Africa. These regions are key to their geopolitical ambitions. They're also using their cyber skills to stir up trouble online. Cyber warfare has become a new frontier in global conflicts. It's a whole new world of power plays out there. Nations are constantly maneuvering, adapting to new challenges and seeking to expand their influence in this ever-evolving global chess game. Section 6. And the winner is... So, who's on top? It's complicated, my friends. The USA is still a superpower, no doubt. But Russia is back in the game and making things interesting. It's like watching a really intense chess match. You never know who's going to make the next move. One thing's for sure, though. The future of the world depends on how these two countries decide to play the game. Will they cooperate or clash? Only time will tell. Stay tuned, folks.